Hey, welcome back. We're going to talk about stocks today. What we're going to talk about is Palantir, baby. So let's get into it. So, why I'm bullish about this stock is that this has the potential to be, 10x in 5 to 10 years. Right now, the share price is going up and down. As you can see, I can show you the share price. Right now in the pre-market we're down 2%. It's been trending down recently, which I believe is a good time to actually buy it at a lower price, maybe $18, $17 once it hits those ranges. But even the analysts, they see it as 1 year target of $26. So let's just talk about why I feel that Palantir can be in the future the next 10x stock. So the new 21 launch, Foundry and Gotham. And with these two names, you can tell these two names are beautiful. Just to show you what these are, these are just two technologies that they use to improve business processes, and they work together with AI and just working to create something that is improve your businesses through these two technologies. So it's using data and safely, stability, and has more prosperity. Instead of working in silos, they want to use a program or software that integrates data and helps you to make decisions for their operations into one platform, whether it be Foundry or Gotham. And just to show you a video of Gotham, which I just recently watched their investor relations video. It's really can show you parts of the video. I watched them. So it's an operating system for government decision making. So Palantir started getting government contracts. It's a very old company from the 90s, and they started from getting government contracts and creating software for the government. So this is an AI, which everybody knows AI is artificial intelligence, kind of like Google or Siri or something. Gotham is an artificial intelligence program. So they help to make decisions for you, whether it be land, sea, air, space, or cybersecurity. So what found Gotham, in what I believe is a artificial intelligence system. It helps you to the government to make decisions based on the algorithm that they produced. So that's why I feel like, this use case, in the battlefield, there's a lot of complex situations that you have to make. So this kind of cuts down that complex situations using the satellites and drones. Gotham can connect and make better decisions for you and make a more accurate decision on the user interface. So this technology with Gotham, this is the user interface, the person in the battlefield. So they would use these satellites to link up and see on their software right here. And Palantir came up with groundbreaking technologies to help us make better decisions in combat zones. So this AI helps you, during combat zones. This is just another, a person that used James Mattis, he's former Secretary of Defense. He used Palantir to during the war battlefield, so he gives him a good comment. Thousands of operators, millions of sensors, one pane of glass. So this is what the software looks like for a military standpoint. They can they have satellite views, area views, decision making processes, complex data operations centers on the globe, and it's you could tell like how the dashboard looks like next gen, very beautiful, faster, more confident decision space to mud. And so what this Gotham is an AI. So AI enabled to continue to improve operations. So it's continually, making decisions, mapping out the best possibility scenarios within the battlefield. So yeah, and you can see the demo here. Just show you just a little snippet of it. And you can tell like how I just watched a little bit of it. So they're making a decision in the document part of about that. I'm all bullish right now. So bullish. But yeah, that's Gotham. So so it's an AI enabled continuous improving operation. So as the operation of the you know the battlefield goes on, uh, it, the AI continually makes decisions and makes decisions based on scenarios that you can choose, and you can feel like it. I believe this technology actually can be used for applications like um, you know making decisions for police and fire, maybe dangerous situations with SWAT team. Police is right now a lot of people, policemen, they need this software because there's a lot of this dangerous situations with protests and other things. Maybe this software can help with various police departments going through that situation with protests and riots and stuff like that. But yeah, and let's go back and watch the other software. So Foundry is also next gen. You know, uh, so I like Gotham because I see the big application for that. Also, Foundry is a big application too. Um, these are all the services. Um, you can see the industries. These are all the industries. It's just coming, but these are all the industries that they touch, and supply chain, energy, financial service, automotive. I just name a few. And this is what's good about them is like they get data for the company, and they compile it in a way such a way that is can better accelerate the business processes. Um, you know, uh, accelerating cancer research. So that's a good thing. They have research data that can on the healthcare side, they can look up, have software that can help with the healthcare side and uh, accelerate cancer research. And just to continue with that, you can look at their what's this media or press releases. So these are the recent press releases from last week. They extended the Royal Navy with the Royal Navy extends contract. So they're using the what software? They're using Foundry. Yeah, they're using the Foundry platform, just to help with their supply chain of the COVID-19 response. So they're working to help mitigate the COVID-19 responses, and also the U.S. Coast Guard. They're doing the same thing, renewing a contract to help respond to the COVID-19 pandemic. And I do feel like this is gonna keep going, this trend of because they have been uh, well known to help with the COVID-19 medical responses, stuff like that. So they also got another contract, or hiring the first. So they want to hire more on their staff to help with the COVID-19 response. And MD Anderson, yay! And this is in Houston. MD Anderson is in the cancer center in Texas, Houston, and Galveston. A lot of places in Texas. Clinical. So Anderson, they're using software to, I guess with the COVID-19 stuff too. So with Centropy. So MD Anderson, I mean, it's good. That's a big company too, and so just keep down the line. They're using this one's for supply chain. This one's for these are for as a These are for military and let's say military and supply chain, and also COVID-19 medical use. And they're doing partnerships, and they're doing more partnerships with the Nuclear Security Administration, and they're getting a lot big contracts, like 90 million. I saw what 3M is like. 3M, these are like really sticky contracts. So 3M is a big company, and let me see. They do fly science, with creating these PPE, adhesives, films, healthcare. So these are very sticky contracts. They do it for long term. So this is a multi-million-dollar contract as well. So just let's go back to the share price. So right now the share price, it's just trending down since let's look at the historical data. Oh. So I have about 300 shares in Palantir, so I'm really bullish about Palantir. But you just look at the trend, it's just going around here. It's been from the highs of last from February, it was like 35.42 or something, just trending down, downwards. I took profits right here, and then I bought back in around 24. Now I'm down like pretty 800 or close to 1,000, but I'm still gonna buy around here because these are good prices. But because I do feel like long term, they have a $36 billion market cap, so this is a big market cap. And in the future, I think it's gonna 5 years from now. You look back, the two software, like I do feel like Gotham is a big software that they're gonna use in the future. Even Foundry, I need to research more about Foundry, but what Foundry touches, from what I understand, is that it touches a lot of various sectors, and they help to improve business processes. And right now they're having a lot of contracts with the Foundry software, and it's people, they purchase it. Oh, actually they have a demo. Maybe watch this. How long is this? Oh, this is long. Let's get into the good parts.
About linked distribution centers. Next, I can add information in an additional widget below about linked distribution centers. Instead of a property, we're going to add an object. Actions taken in Foundry application. A system-wide simulation engine that powers what-if analyses that were previously.
Okay.
For example, ultimate business of this product is not managing individual models, that's of raw materials. It unlocks business value in unprecedented time, not seen in other software. Facing workflows in hours.
So workflows.
Has grown exponentially.
Can be used for a lot.
This software-defined data integration, coupled with archetypes, is massively accelerating our customers' ability to deliver on their digital transformation solutions.
So you can watch
expertise through software. A management consulting firm.
And I do feel like this software, it touches on our various sectors, but I need to research more about it to give you better analysis of it. But I do feel like this software has a lot of potential too. If they can really because right now the Palantir, they don't really promote it well, and a lot of people they still don't really understand what these software and how they're linked to the military, how they're linked to supply chain, and a lot of oil companies and a lot of businesses like 3M, they already know what it is, but they just, like a lot of companies, investors, they don't know what it is. So which is all up to the CEO, and the CEO sometimes he doesn't explain it well. You have to do your own research about it to really figure out this. So for now, the share price is like that because it's going down, trending down. It might even go down a little bit more. It's because the people, they don't know what it's about. What is the company about? The hedge funds. So see Palantir. Yeah. So they have an earnings report coming out. Palantir Stock. What's this earnings report? They have an earnings report coming up in, I think it's on Tuesday. Stock earnings. And let's see. Yeah, the Q1 earnings on May 11th, so that's tomorrow. And I do feel like they're gonna smash earnings, but does the share price go up? We'll find out. Maybe it'll go up to 20 or 21 or even 26. It depends on the traders. But let's look at their financials again, just to show you how well they're doing. So the total revenue is increasing year to year since 2018, but they're an older company since the 90s. So their revenue is increasing, so they're getting more revenue from last year. And what's bad is maybe the shares outstanding. They're increasing the number of shares because they're trying to get more money. Let's see the balance sheet. Yeah, they're increasing the number of shares, so it's less for us, but that's this is a gamble worth taking because it's their future is bright, and the assets over liabilities, they have more assets over their liabilities. So they increased it since last year. They had a lot of liabilities, since over the years, but now they actually, they're making profit. I think this trend, they're gonna keep making profit to 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Because there's more exposure from this company, and the debt still kind of increased, but and the actual shares, they're increasing by 200 million. I think that's gonna go down over time, hopefully. And operating cash flow, negative investing cash flow. They're heavily investing into let's see what they're investing in. Oh, they're getting common stock issuance, so they're issuing a lot of common stock, and I guess they need the money to put back into financing the two softwares or to their business, and their cash flow, they don't have free cash flow, but what they can do is if they keep increasing their earnings, at this price, I think it is not too bad, like 18, 19, or even 15. You can buy in those ranges, and analysts do expect uptrend this year. So if you keep in accumulating shares, you can eventually have a it could go up to maybe $30, $40 within the end of the year. That's why I believe it would be like a $50, $45 stock in the end of the year. You can see the Nasdaq. It follows the Nasdaq. So if the Nasdaq sells off, also this will sell up too. So thank you. That's a stock that I'm really bullish on.